The AFL is set to review its contentious two-strike policy this year. Longtime Saints captain Riewoldt, who retired in 2017, said the issue was out of control. The AFL, by their own admission on their own website, what the policy is designed to do is to identify players with substance abuse issues and place support around them to protect their health and well-being, Riewoldt told Sen on Monday morning. Now, the vast majority of players don't have substance abuse issues, they're taking the piss because the system allows it. Hair testing in the off-season and during the season, that's only to identify the numbers. Loading. There's no recourse. There's no ramifications. It's a free-for-all. It depends what your definition of out of control is. I would say it's out of control. Riewoldt called for players to be hit with a 4-week ban on the first strike. What I would say, if they're serious about getting the number closer to zero, remove the safety net, he said. If players do have a legitimate substance abuse issue, then getting a suspension on their first detection is probably the least of their worries. They need to get their life together, the blokes that are just doing it because they can, because the system allows them to get away with. You're telling me if they're getting a 4-week ban for first detection, they're going to do it? I don't think they're that stupid. They're not going to do it because they're going to get suspended and everyone's going to know. Right now, the only deterrent is the Shane Mumford situation where you get caught doing it. AFLPA Chief Executive Paul Marsh has also defended the league's illicit drugs policy, which has a medical rather than punitive approach. Asked about former St Kilda coach Grant Thomas's claims last week that Thomas had been told drug use was common among players when he coached the Saints, Riewoldt said, "There was absolutely no way that was going on. The part of that diatribe that really caught my attention was the player had said to him, Thomas, that it was rife." Riewoldt said, "I straight away thought, geez, I was skipper in '05, I hope the boys don't think I ratted them out here. So I called Grunt and said, who was it? Former St Kilda coach Grant Thomas. AAP, he wouldn't tell me, but I've got a fair idea and I don't think that player could spell rife. I don't think that was in his vernacular. What Thomas did say was that he initially thought it might have been 1 or 2 and it would have been more than that. I can accept that, but what I do know is that as far as my circle of friends in the footy club at the time, there's absolutely no way that was going on."